Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the Declasse Rhapsody in Grand Theft Auto Online. This is a pretty interesting car. It's pretty cheap. It only costs about 140,000. I don't think I've ever customized this, so I'm looking forward to getting into it. Alright guys, so starting off with the armor all the way up on that, as well as the brakes of course. For the bumpers we can add the custom front splitter if we want to. We'll do that, why not? Makes it a little more aggressive looking. Engine will go all the way up on that as well. For the exhaust, we have a dual exit exhaust, a dual shotgun exhaust, or a long twin exhaust. I kind of like the dual shotgun. We're going to go for that one. For the fenders, we can add flared arches to this thing, side flames, or flared arches and side flames. Not going to lie, the side flames are not my style, so I think we'll just go for the flared arches. Next up, we got the hood. We can add the Go Fast hood, which doesn't really change very much, but that's cool. The triple intake bug catcher or the single intake bug catcher. I think we're going to go for the Go Fast hood, even though it doesn't really change much. Next up, we got the lights. We're going to go xenon on these for sure. For the plate, yellow and black, of course. For the respray, I think I kind of want to go for like a retro look for this car, so I think I'm going to go for probably Dew Yellow. Dew Yellow is just like a very sort of retro color, I feel like, so yeah, Dew Yellow is gonna be what we're going for here. Cool. All right, next up we can add a spoiler if we want to. Let's do it. We're gonna need that traction, I feel like. For the suspension, you can lower this thing down a decent amount. Let's do it, why not? Transmission all the way up, of course, and the turbo as well. For the wheels, oh god, it's an old car, so I don't know what to do here. Let's look in the muscle category. I feel like the Crackas look okay. Let's see. Drag SPL. I feel like the Drag SPL is not a bad look for this thing. Let's go for the Crackas. I kind of like those. We're gonna paint those black, yeah, I think. Yeah, it's gonna have to be black. For the tires, we are gonna add bulletproof, of course. The tire design, we could add one. I don't really think it fits with this car though too well, so I'm just gonna leave them off. Next up, we got the windows. We're going to tint those all the way out. And this thing is done. Let's exit down to the ground. We're going to do a sound test and a review. Alright guys, let's see how this thing is actually sounding. You know, surprisingly, it actually sounds pretty good, I think. Let's see how it does off the line. I believe it is rear-wheel drive only. Let's actually just test that right now. Might as well. It is rear-wheel drive only. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so yeah, a lot of wheel spin off the line. This thing definitely has some muscle car characteristics to it, I want to say. With that being said, it's yeah, I don't know. It's not the prettiest looking vehicle, that's for sure, but it's not the worst looking either. There's probably cars that look a little worse than this, so. Overall the acceleration is not bad. It's making quick work of all these hills, so that's good. I mean, that is what muscle cars do well, so I guess, you know, kind of makes sense. I'm interested to see how it actually starts handling these corners up ahead here, so we're gonna have to see. It actually seems to have like somewhat decent like grip, which I'm actually surprised about. Really, it'll come out when we get to the twisty section of the road here, and then we'll find out just how good this thing really is at handling. So we're gonna see what happens here. All right, so here we are. Let's turn in. So far so good. Back end definitely is a bit loose, but it's not terrible, that's for sure. Could be a lot worse, I can say that. Honestly, it handles pretty well. The back end definitely, you know, if you go too hard in a corner, the back end will start to slide out on you, but it's pretty easy to save. So, really, no complaints about it. And sometimes the back end just doesn't slide out. So, I'm pretty surprised with this car. I thought it was gonna be a complete, you know, bag, but no, it's actually pretty good. Wow. Okay. Well. There you go, guys. The Declasse Rhapsody is actually a pretty good car. I'm actually really liking how this thing's feeling, to be honest. I was not expecting to actually like this car at all. But No, it's actually sick. And, you know, for 140,000, honestly, it's not that bad. It's a pretty good car for that much money. I would say you probably should put the spoiler on it if you are planning on getting one of these, because I think that the spoiler is pretty much saving this thing right now. It's hard for me to tell because I haven't driven one without the spoiler, but I'm assuming that that extra traction bonus is definitely helping out, that's for sure. So definitely pick up a Rhapsody if you got the money and the garage space. This thing's actually pretty impressive. Anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much it for the customization and the review. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, if not dislike. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.